I built those apps. Yep, all mine. And they've gotten over 2 million downloads from the App Store. You might be wondering, how did I manage to rank so well across multiple apps? Well, I'm about to share a little known strategy that hardly anyone is talking about. It's incredibly simple. It only takes about 30 seconds to apply, yet it's been the key to driving tens of thousands of downloads and generating a 6-figure yearly income for myself. Honestly, it feels like the App Store's best kept secret, or maybe I'm just one of the few doing this because nobody else is mentioning it. I probably shouldn't be giving this away, but here we go. I've been building apps for around 8 years now, with over 25 apps under my belt. Last month, they still generated over 30,000 installs and thousands of dollars in profit. So what's the key to my success? How do you get your app discovered, get people to use it, and actually grow your visibility? Here's the truth. You can build the best app ever, spend weeks or months on it, add killer features, polish every detail, but if no one finds it, it's basically worthless. It's like you didn't even build anything. The most crucial thing is getting found by the right users. Have you noticed that right after launching, your app gets a nice bump in downloads and attention, but then it quickly fades? Your rankings don't improve and your app stays buried. So how does Apple decide to push your app to more people in these early days? I dug into this question over the years. App Store analytics don't reveal much. You can use tools like Sensor Tower to research keywords in your niche, but what if you're not even ranking for those keywords, yet you still get that initial traffic boost from Apple? Where does it come from? I believe it comes down to search recommendations. When you open the App Store and you start typing in the search bar, Apple suggests apps or keywords in a drop-down. These suggestions are where most of your early traffic comes from. When you launch, your app temporarily appears near the top of these search recommendations for your target keywords. That visibility sends a surge of users your way. But over the next couple of days or weeks, your app drops low on that list until it might disappear completely. So, how do you get your app onto the search recommendation list? It's surprisingly simple. The most important thing is to have your exact target keyword right in your app's title, ideally at the very beginning. Let's say, for example, you built a meditation app and you want to rank for the term meditation music. You don't simply call your app Zen Vibe or Tranquility Studio and hope for the best. You call it something like meditation music Zen Vibe sounds, or meditation music relax with Zen Vibe. Now, what kind of apps usually appear in these recommendation lists? Typically, the top spots go to the big players with tons of reviews and downloads, like the major brands everyone knows. Then, right below those, you have smaller apps that have that exact keyword in their title, which is where you want to be competing. If you try to fight the big guys head on, it's nearly impossible because they have way more authority and traction. So, your best bet is to optimize for the recommendation section right under the big names by putting your keyword front and center in the app title. If you don't want to mess with your app's brand or aesthetics by putting the keyword first, putting it at the end of the title is still a decent approach and can help your ranking in search recommendations. Ranking well also means gathering reviews and building your app's authority over time. That helps both your traditional search ranking and your position in the search recommendations. Remember, if your app title is just a generic keyword with no unique part to it, you'll have a hard time standing out and ranking well because you'll be lumped in with everyone else targeting that exact same keyword. So, adding a unique twist like meditation music for sleep or meditation nature sounds makes your app title more distinct and improves your chances of ranking. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be spilling these secrets because it feels like I'm giving away my edge, but I'm sharing them because I want you to succeed, and maybe, just maybe, you'll hit that subscribe button for more tips like this. Or don't subscribe, then I'll have less competition trying to steal my ideas. I will see you on the next one. Stay safe and peace out.